Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. We're good on beds. We're fairly good on wood. We'll get some more wood. Why not? Why not? Let's do some math. Totally misaimed that. Alright. I'm starting this off horribly. Horribly already. Probably should restart. But oh well. Continuing on to the edge of the world. Extreme silence. Oh man. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's about a normal time for me to record, but yesterday and still tonight, this morning, whenever you would want to call it, still feeling a bit groggy. Can't get awake very well. So gonna do this. Gonna get myself hopefully awake. Hopefully, it will not be lulled to sleep by the mooing of the cows, nor the splashy the water. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like I've said before. I'm gonna keep doing the recording, even when I might perhaps not be feeling in the full force of the YouTube thing, because I don't want to do without it. I actually, I think I mentioned in the last episode, but I kind of went a whole day, kind of 2 days without recording anything, and didn't really enjoy that. It's feeling pretty rough, uh, and yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. My gosh, my cat will. Give me just a second. Entertain the folks there, pig. Entertain them. Tell them the good oink oink jokes. Okay, the door is wide open. Come in. Oh man, that was a good one, pig. Apparently, my cat needs, you know, opening the door a crack is not good enough. She demands you to open the door completely for her to come in. She should not. That should not be the case. A lot of times when my mom goes to the bathroom, she'll push the door too, and then I'll hear something, and I always check on, whenever I hear a noise, just in case she falls or anything like that. And it's normally been because the cat's leaned up and pushed the door wide open and bust into the room. Is that what you do? Is that what you do? It is what you do. Oh, is that what you do too, sheep? Cat. Okay, I see that you're there. Yeah, I know that you're there. Oh, you're gonna make me drown, cat. I can't pay attention to you if I'm dead from drowning. You are aware of that, right? I can't get the oxygen into my lungs if I'm drowning. This. You know what? She's the new. She's the new mascot of the series. I think she's approving of it. Yeah, she's happy about that. She's happy to be part of the series. So what story? What do you want me to talk about, Kitty Cat? Huh? Okay, I'll talk about that. Good point. I was almost forgetting to mention about how there's been a couple changes. Not changes, but progress towards a couple of those charities that I mentioned last time. And I take full responsibility, even though I deserve none of it. Not really. I don't take any responsibility. It was completely unrelated to me, I'm sure. But Good is the extra life thing has been working out really well for Good. He's doing it to for like I think every $500 he puts out a new episode. I think he's got like 3 episodes back at the moment. I haven't really checked, but that's going pretty well. And the one that's the most relatable to I guess to this series is Farlands or Bust. And in the last episode of it, Kurt had mentioned something about doing a plan, and he revealed what that was since the last time. Do I need more wool? I could use more wool. And he's been wanting to raise $50,000 by March, which it's been pretty slow for the last year. The gathering of money for it, but he put a new kind of incentive to donate from Friday. He started walking. No, he kind of started walking backwards. He's walking east rather than west, and he said he's going to do it until he reaches the $50,000 mark. So he has opened himself up to me catching up with him. Not really. By the way, there's going to be 5-hour episodes from now on for the next year. Totally going to do that. Going to catch him. Oh man, that would be the worst thing ever of all time. 5-hour episodes. Because after about 5 hours, I'm pretty sure the commentary would be like this. And there's a job. We're coming down them blocks. You see those blocks? We just travel down them. Oh, and another bump. Gravel! And nobody wants to hear commentary like that. Well, there might be 1 or 2 people that are insane, but those people are probably already watching me because it takes, I figure, a level of insanity to be entertained by me anyway. So, maybe I should. No, I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm getting a lot of... I have a lot of sticks. My inventory is really cluttered. Oh, crap. Now it's even more cluttered. Good job, Shook. You win on stuff. I don't need... Well, I'm not going to need another bow, so... I'll throw that away. I don't know why I'm carrying this redstone either. Or the gunpowder. You know what? Reeds aren't that hard to find. Oh, dang it! I picked them up again. Get out of my life, reeds paper thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be probably catching up to them quicker than I expected because of such an event. I have to say, you know, this being completely unrelated to this, but I find it pretty funny and pretty clever too, because people people weren't exactly happy about that from the little bit of the comments that I saw on there, and he actually live streamed a bit that night. It was actually before I had got a chance to watch the episode of it. I had actually sat down. I was going to watch the episode of Farlands and Bust, and then I checked Twitter and live stream. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll watch that. I was gonna watch it anyway, so may as well watch it live. Yeah, and him and Brian Logar 111 did a bingo live stream, and so that was fun to watch. But anyway, yeah, I switched over to Brian's channel there, and from a couple of folks there, I could definitely gather that that's what Kurt had done. Also, he named the episode East, so I was already thinking that that's what he had decided to do anyway. But yeah, people weren't 100% happy, but I think it's one of those weird things where they were just unhappy enough to be unhappy, or sort of unhappy, but not like, oh my gosh, unsub now level of unhappy. So hopefully that motivates folks. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, I might eventually catch up to that if I do continue sort of kinda at the rate. Plus there'll be the sprint button coming up. But then I'll also be having to eat. So that could slow me down. It's pretty cool. So I don't know. Progress will actually speed up, I think, when the sprint ability kicks in. Because coming up on 90,000. Ways to go. We won't hit 90,000 this episode, but we'll be hitting it probably next episode. Don't have just a huge amount to talk about this morning. I guess I can cover what I was talking about in the that episode that didn't record well. Watched a very hilarious Let's Play here recently. It's an amazing game, to say the least. It's a game called Harvester, and I don't remember ever hearing any news about it, but it was apparently a very controversial game when it came out back in '96. I think was when it came out. It's a horror game, a point-and-click adventure type horror game. And wait, which way am I? Okay. Good grief! Why did I take damage? Oh, I was on the bed when I dropped down. Note to self: don't hop down on the from the bed. But yeah, it's a point-and-click adventure horror game, and it's not that scary. It is actually quite the hilarious game. And I think the people were trying to make it humorous, or at least they were trying to make it shocking, at least, I'm sure. I don't know just how much humor they were truly trying to put into it, but it's a freaking hilarious game. CoStar had done a live stream back in October when he was doing his Scream-A-Day thing, live streaming horror games every day in October, and didn't really didn't have a chance to watch any of those live, I had seen the game played a little bit by Pause and Pause. He had done an episode, and then he never played it again. I don't. He didn't on YouTube anyway. He did one video, and I never saw it pop back up there. He might have live streamed it because they didn't bring it up on the Minecraft podcast at one point, and he was talking about it, so he did play it. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. That is something of an understatement. It is a very interesting game. The characters in it, well, it's just hard to describe. I guess I can't just say the characters in it are crazy. I have to say something like, for example, there's a lady in that lives in an abandoned house, and she calls herself the Wasp Woman, the Wasp Lady, or something like that. And she raises wasps, and she talks about how much she loves wasps, and about how people don't like her because the wasps aren't actually produce anything. They're just for pleasure. And then she goes on to talk about the act of a wasp pumping poison into his victim is very similar to a whole nother act that people and other mammals do to other people as well. Yeah, she compares a wasp thing into to something like that, and it's pretty far-fetched. So that's just one small example of it. So that's a very amusing game. I wound up watching all of CoStar's playthrough of it. He did it in like 4 live streams. Tell you how engaged I was in it. In about a week or so, I watched the whole thing. It's like probably 15, 16 hours. Of course, I haven't, like I said, hadn't really been feeling too good, so I did have the free time to do such a thing. So, yeah, it was very amusing. It made me laugh pretty hard when a lot of the other stuff wasn't quite making me laugh. So I do recommend you possibly checking that out. Something else I would tell you to make sure to keep an eye out for. I mentioned that game to Tonic because whenever I see something really preposterous like that, I oftentimes mention it to him because he likes silly stuff and crazy stuff as well. And I think he's going to do a Let's Play of that game, so keep an eye out on his channel. Tonic31 is what you look up on YouTube. I think it's _31. Tonic _31. I can't really remember which one. Yeah, keep an eye out for that because this is right up his alley. His alley was made for this. So yeah, if he does put the Let's Play up, definitely keep an eye out for that because I think it would be quite hilarious. Oh man, if he does it, there's this character called Loomis. I'm I'm pretty curious as he'll react to that. Oh man, they really did a good job making just ridiculous characters though. And And the violence and gore, it's over the top. It's really not scary, to be honest. There was one part or two that was pretty eerie, but it was never really just like boom scary. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Burn. Uh, but yeah, it was one of the more amusing things I've seen played here recently. Anyway, yep. I talked about that in that episode, that one episode that the recording messed up in. Hopefully the recording didn't mess up this time. Otherwise, I will take it as a weird sign that Harvest does not want to be talked about. At least not in Minecraft videos, maybe. Maybe it's really, it's like, hey, you can only talk about Harvest in the Harvest videos. So yeah. Personally, I'm not going to ever do a Let's Play on that game. Because a lot of the shocking parts, it's only fun to see it, probably, or it's probably a lot more fun to see people react naturally to the stuff that happens. And even though I have a bad memory, it still wouldn't be a natural surprise to see to react to the stuff in it. So yeah, I mean, even though I'd laugh, it wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, that's the first time I've heard that, and he's laughing so hysterically he farts. That type of deal. Not that you guys want to hear me fart or nothing, but if I were to ever laugh so hard that I farted, it might be pretty hilarious. I don't know. I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened. That happened to me in ninth grade. By the way, I laughed so hard in class that I farted. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that. Apparently, it's according to a female student, which of course is a great way to make me feel very, very confident about myself. Said it smelt as if something had slithered and crawled inside my butt and had deceased itself from existence. She didn't say it quite like that. She said it smelled like something crawled on my butt and died, but but I decided to speak it a little bit different. Yeah, I remember that. Didn't really bother me. I find that story really hilarious, but I don't know why I look at holes when I pass it. Yeah, that's always struck me as really funny. The time I farted in the crap. Well, so much for having that heart back. At one time I farted in algebra class. That's the class. I remember the class. I remember a lot of stuff. I remember that I was I can't remember what I was laughing about too. But anyway, yeah. Let's get the sunset. We'll pass the night. Not gas, just the night. And we'll that's interesting. And we'll end the episode here. Let's make sure not to fall in the water. It's interesting. Well, yeah, that would be obvious. Man, I really hope I don't die the next episode. This will be the really lit, sleeping bed. Oh, wait. Is that a creeper face? It's kind of like a creeper face. Oh, it's being ruined. No! It's ruined. Oh well, may as well make it symmetrical again. Alright. Like I said, I'm cutting it here. Do hope you folks enjoyed. Oh wow, we did almost make it to 90,000. Wow, 90,000 hype. The next episode, I may try to do a live stream again next week. Sometime, along with the caving episode. So yeah, definitely be, if I do that, we should definitely be to 100,000 by the end of next week. Or this week, since this is now Sunday. So I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you then. Farewell.